Today we are going to start sampling from unit first. Sampling from unit first. So here the maximum part we have studied in SY BSc only. Maximum part we have studied in SY BSc. So all the technique of solid sampling, liquid sampling and gaseous sampling as it is we are going to learn here. So what is a sampling? What is a sampling? So sampling is a collection of any targeted thing for the analysis purpose. Any targeted thing. It is not only the substance. If you consider if you are focusing for chemistry only, then I can say okay, no problem. You can say the substance. But for the sampling, if you are doing PhD research or any kind of research, okay, and if that research belongs to history, then the sampling will be different. If research belongs to geography, then sampling will be the different. Okay, we cannot say there as a substance. And if I am going to study my TYBSc class, okay, I want to see that what is the average percentage of TYBSc class, what is the average IQ of TYBSc class. So in that case, I cannot say as a substance. Okay, so sampling is a very, very broad concept. Okay, in research, this is actually a matter of research. Okay, or the part related with the research. So sampling, after that, when we'll proceed in actual solid sampling, gas sampling and liquid sampling, then that term will become specific for that one. Okay, but here sampling is a, if we see the definition of sampling is anything you want to study from a universe or from the any selected area. So that thing is called as a sampling. See now, if you are considering Khed region, so for a Khed region, you will say as a universe. खेड रिजन जो आहे तुम्ही त्याला काय म्हणाल युनिवर्स आणि खेड रिजन मधून जे तुम्ही पाणी कलेक्ट कराल खेड एरिया मधून म्हणजे ऑल द तालुका यू कॅन कन्सिडर अंडर दॅट ओके आणि जे पाणी कलेक्ट करायचं आहे तुम्हाला अनालिसिस साठी ते तुमचे काय होतील सॅम्पल सिलेक्ट केलेले असतील तुम्ही कशामधून या त्यावेळेस यू आर कॉलिंग खेड एज ए युनिवर्स और पॉप्युलेशन okay, this is how the sampling concept is. I think that concept is clear to you now. So see, no analytical result can have accuracy better. किसी भी रिजल्ट की एक्यूरेसी बेटर नहीं आने वाली है कब तक उसका सैम्पलिंग जब तक आप बेटर नहीं करोगे बेटर मतलब दैट शुड हैव हायर एक्यूरेसी जो सैम्पलिंग है उसमें ही एक्यूरेसी चाहिए तो ही आपको फाइनल रिजल्ट जो है you will have with a better accuracy, great accuracy and precision. Okay, so this is what it indicates the importance of sampling. This what indicates importance of sampling. So treatment of analytical problem begins with the procurement of sample. Procurement म्हणजे sample कसा कलेक्ट करता तुम्ही तिथूनच तुमची त्या ठिकाणी एखादा स्टडी करायचा असेल तिथूनच सुरुवात होते and so procurement collection gathering the sample is very important okay now what is the purpose then significance okay what thing we are going to study here what is the purpose what is the significance and what are the difficulties you encounter in the sampling what are the difficulties you encounter in the sampling so purpose काहीतरी तुमचा हेतू आहे ना की हा तुम्ही पाणी अनालिसिसला घेतलंय म्हणजे तुम्ही ते पाणी पितात किंवा कशा तरी साठी तुम्हाला यूज करायचंय दॅट इज व्हाय you are going to analyze that water and so you have motto you have purpose you have aim behind it okay so this is what the three things see now purpose of sampling in which we will see first judging acceptability what it means judging acceptability okay see here very often a sample is drawn because one wants to know whether material from which sample is drawn meets the requirement such as purchase or sales specification. Now this is judging acceptability. I have taken from the internet. So remember here, the sample which you are collecting, whether that sample will show all the characteristics of universe. है ना, खेड मधल्या तुम्ही जगबुडीच्या नदीचं पाणी घेतलं आणि तो एक स्पॉट सिलेक्ट केलाय, जो तुमचा इथे ब्रिज असेल, एखादा येताना तिकडनं येताना जो ब्रिज तुम्ही क्रॉस करता, त्या ब्रिजच्या तिथे तुम्ही पाणी कलेक्ट केलं. पण काय आहे की तो जो सॅम्पल आहे त्या सॅम्पल मध्ये सगळ्या प्रॉपर्टी आहेत का? दॅट इज व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट, because that sample that is a representative of universe, that is a representative of universe or population. म्हणजे त्या नदीचं पूर्ण पाण्याची क्वालिटी तुम्ही त्या एका सॅम्पल वर you are going to talk about something. Okay, so this is what very important for that purpose. Okay, so for this purpose of sample must be accurately present the whole quantity under the condition consideration. Frequently more than one sample is needed. Of course, sampling is always needed in more than one number, and the analysis must be performed on each of the samples that are drawn. मग काय आहे की मला जगबुडीचं पूर्ण एनालिसिस करायचं आहे. सो व्हॉट आय विल डू, from where Jagabudi originates, okay, and from the Khed Taluka, what area of Jagbudi comes under the Khed Taluka. So I will select different spot of Jagbudi river, and from which I will collect sample in bottle. So if I selected 10 places from which I am collecting the sample, so each and every sample I am going to analyze now. Okay, each and every sample. So different parameters are there. I will see it's you know, pH, then temperature is there, you know, then by BOD, biological oxygen demand is there, chemical oxygen demand is there, different metal I can study from it. So these are the things, okay, that is very important, that I am going to focus for. So any kind of sample, here I am just giving you example of Jagbudi river so that you can learn it easily, actual concept. So sometimes it is possible to combine 2 or more sample for analysis. Now this is we are going to do in the case of soil, and gases also. We'll see one by one, no problem, we'll go in detail. Okay, but it is always necessary in such a cases the sample, okay, no problem, be combined in the proper proportion in a such a way that it consists or consistent with the known or expected properties of material. Now what it talks about, you know, if I collected 10 sample from Jagbudi river, okay, and the analysis of 10 sample is very costly to me. It cost about, suppose it cost me about somehow 20,000, 30,000. So what I would prefer to do, say I will mix 5 bottles, okay, five bottles. So if I mix 5 bottle of 1 liter, that will become 5 liter. Another 5 bottle of 1 liter each, that will become 5 liter. 5 liter माझ्याकडे 2 ठिकाणी quantity झालेली आहे. Now I mix it very well, and from which I am going to collect a very small amount. Okay, like, you know, a few ml only, 10 ml, 20 ml, 50 ml at the max. Okay, and that water I am going to analyze. So that will cost me about 4,000 to 5,000 only. Okay, it happens, actually it happens while doing the research. Okay, and there is a need of it. So same thing, the soil analysis, most of the time soil analysis of farmers, that is carried out in the same way. Okay, by mixing and blending, they take out the very small amount and they say that, yeah, this is the taluka of which the soil quality is like this. Okay, different parameters they can mention over there, like a blood report. So see here now, detecting contamination. So now what we studied first, purpose we studied. Okay, now after that, in the purpose of study, we have studied judging acceptability. After that, we are focusing for detection of contaminants. What contaminants are there? See now, contaminants in the sense, while doing sampling, if any impurities comes in it, that is what the detecting contaminants. The second purpose of sampling is to assure that material under the consideration is free from contaminants. है ना, तुमच्या साईडने काही त्याच्यामध्ये इम्प्युरिटी जायला नको. पाणी तुम्ही कलेक्ट केलंय आणि तुमच्या हाताची माती लागलेली आहे हाताला आणि ती माती त्या पाण्यामध्ये सॅम्पल मध्ये पडते जो की तुम्ही अनालिसिस करणार आहात, then that is going to contaminate. Okay, that is very important. So while doing sampling, this care must be taken to make the material free of contaminants, or try to okay, now what is next? For this important purpose, it is usually preferable to sample in a such a way that it gives maximum assurance. It gives maximum assurance of finding the contaminants if it is present in any part of bulk. If any part of bulk. Okay, so this will come to you, means this is what the part of practice, and whenever you will do actual analysis, slowly you will come to know that whether the contamination is from the side of sample collector or that is present in the sample only. Okay, so this is what the thing here. So when easily oxidable material is thought to have been exposed to the air, one brought sample from the surface. Now what happened, what it tells about, no, if I am collecting the sample, any sample, okay, that may be solid, you can say, आणि त्याच्यामध्ये असं काही मटेरियल आहे की ज्याचं ऑक्सिडेशन होत आहे. सी, मी सॉइल काढतो आणि त्या सॉइल मध्ये असं काही मटेरियल आहे की त्याचं ऑक्सिडेशन होत आहे. सो व्हॉट विल हॅपन नाव, if that oxidizable material is exposed to air, that is going to take the oxygen from the atmosphere and that will get oxidized. मग ते जे मटेरियल त्याच्यामध्ये जे कंटेंट आहे जे ऑक्सिडाइज झालेले आहे ते तसेच्या तसे राहिले नाहीये, ते एअरला एक्सपोज झालेले आहे आणि ते होता कामा नये म्हणून while doing sampling I must take proper care of it. Okay, if there is a chances of having any oxidizable material, that should remain as it is, that should not get oxidized, okay, before the analysis. That is what very important. Okay, so in both the cases the probability of detecting contamination is deliberately increased. Okay, no problem. At the expense of obtaining truly representative sample, it is expected, however, to take a representative sample first and then to take a sample as a needed to assure the absence of contaminant. Now see the here. While sampling, you must collect first representative sample. Okay, you must collect first representative sample and again take one more sample from the same place. Okay, so in the same way, in the same method, by the same method, so what it will help you, you will find out first representative sample, what parameters are there, what things are there, and after you are going to do the analysis of again the sample collected after the representative sample from the same place. So if all the parameters are same, then you can say that the whatever sampling you are doing, that is what the going properly. Okay, so now identifying the material. So actually you are doing here analysis. So you are going to identify unknown things present in the sample. Okay, and that is what actual our target is. Okay, so material which you are taking for the study that present in actually bulk form, that is present in bulk form or to the large that you can consider a large area, but whatever sample you are doing analysis, that is very in a small quantity. Okay, so this is what the difference is. Okay, so and that from that sample you are trying to say that the whole area from which sample is collected, it contains all the it contains all the things which are present in the sample. म्हणजे सॅम्पल मध्ये तुम्ही 5 ग्राम जर सॅम्पलचं अनालिसिस केलं, 5 ग्राम सॉइलचं, आणि ती सॉइल तुम्ही 100 एकर लँड मधून कलेक्ट केलेली असेल, आणि तर त्या 5 ग्राम सॅम्पल मध्ये जे काही तुम्हाला इलेमेंट्स डिटेक्ट होतील, जे काही पॅरामीटर्स डिटेक्ट होतील, तुम्ही म्हणाल की 100 एकर लँड जो आहे त्या 100 एकर लँड मध्ये सर्वच्या सर्व पॅरामीटर कुठेही स्टडी केले तर हे जे 5 ग्राम मध्ये जसं कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन आहे, जी लेवल आहे, जी क्वांटिटी आहे, जी रीडिंग्स आहे, तेच 100 एकर एरिया मध्ये कुठूनही कलेक्ट केल्यानंतर रीडिंग भेटतील. ओके, दिस इज हाऊ sampling helps. Now the next, significance and importance of sampling. Okay, significance and importance of sampling. See now. So this is a very broad concept actually. Significance and importance I cannot, it may take a whole day to explain the importance and significance of sampling. तर सॅम्पलिंगचा इम्पॉर्टन्स म्हणजे काय, आता कोरोनाच्याच केसमध्ये बघा तुम्ही की व्हॉट दे आर सेइंग, do the analysis, do the analysis, do the analysis. Frequently in the whole world they are what they are saying, do the actual analysis, what do the actual sampling. Okay, so what is the importance? From that only will come to know. तुमच्या गावामध्ये 200 400 500 लोक असतील आणि त्यांचं त्या ठिकाणी जेव्हा स्टडी करतील, त्यांची अँटीजेन टेस्ट असेल, अँटीबॉडी टेस्ट असेल, अदरवाइज ती दुसरी तिसरी टेस्ट जी आहे ऍक्च्युअली ती जर असेल, तर तेव्हाच तुम्हाला कळेल की गावामध्ये काही इन्फेक्शन आहे की नाही, आलेलं आहे की नाही. बिकॉज मेनी पीपल आर हॅव्हिंग नो एनी काइंड ऑफ सिम्पटम. ओके, अँड दे आर ऑल्सो कॉझिंग द स्प्रेड अप ऑफ दॅट corona virus. So this is how, so that will help us to take a proper precaution. In a same way, sampling is very important. Okay, by actual sampling only you will come to know the qualitative and quantitative things present in that bulk or the population or the area, right? So this is what the importance of your sampling is. Okay, and significance, in a same way you can talk about the significance, you know, that only this is the method by which we can say something about what the final product. If this is not only restricted to the, you know, the sample from nature, you can, if you synthesize, मी तुम्हाला बऱ्याचदा तांदळाचं उदाहरण, मला वाटतं लास्ट टाइम आय गिव्ह यू द एक्झाम्पल ऑफ राईस. तुम्ही तांदळाच्या त्या ठिकाणी 150 गोण्या भरलेल्या आहेत आणि त्या तांदळाची क्वालिटी कशी आहे ना, काही लोक काय करतात, दुकानदार दे मिक्स अप एक बेस्ट क्वालिटी राईस अँड पुअर क्वालिटी राईस, and this shows that only best quality rice to you, and they say that all the whatever bags are filled up over here that are of good quality. But what happens, that may be the mixture, you call it as a bhesal. Okay, bhesal, तेलामध्ये भेसळ करतात, वेगवेगळ्या गोष्टींमध्ये भेसळ करतात. So who will come to know? Only by the method of sampling. The analyst will come to know, yeah, whether the material which you are taking, purchasing or studying, that is of good quality, or using that is of good quality or not. Okay, so this is what is a sample. It's a miniature replica. This is word actually. This is a miniature replica for the bulk. Miniature replica means what you can say? It's a, like, you know, and you can say as a twin. It's not actually the twin. की एक खूप मोठा लार्ज एरिया आहे, याच्या ज्या प्रॉपर्टीज ज्या आहेत ह्या तुम्ही हे सर्व कलेक्शन केलेलं आहे ठिकठिकाणाहून, सॅम्पल कलेक्ट केलेला आहे, वेगवेगळे स्पॉट सिलेक्ट करून यू हॅव कलेक्टेड द सॅम्पल. Okay, and now you are mixing all the samples from which you are taking very small quantity, you know, and that will become very small quantity now after reduction by blending and mixing method, and that small sample will going to present you all the property of this given area. This may be, I told you, this may be hundreds of acres of area, thousands of acres of area, it may be the nation, it may be the world. In case of corona, initially they were giving you the report of, you know, how many patients are there in China, in USA, in India. After that they came to, you know, Maharashtra, how many cases of corona there in Maharashtra. This that how that was the sampling only. By the sampling only they were saying, yeah, this much number of cases are there present in the Maharashtra. But as the number of sampling increases day by day, you can see that now the figure is in the world, our figure is greater than any nation's number, you know, for the corona patient each and every day. So this is how the significance. So miniature replica, now what I want to tell you, it shows, this is a miniature replica, you can say sample, and it shows all the properties of this considered area. That may be a world, that may be nation, that may be anything, like, you know, you can consider anything from which you have taken out the sample. Now here it is, or the collected sample. Now difficulties, what difficulties are, different difficulties are there, you know, that geographical conditions are there. If you are taking sample from the nature, then if you are taking any historical sample and that remote is somehow, it belongs to the remote area, that is also going to cause a, you know, kind of difficulty. And if you are doing sampling of chemistry, if I ask you to do the sampling of nitric acid, here sulfuric acid is there, perchloric acid is there, you know, they are very acidic and that may harm to your body also. So in that case also difficulty may arise. Okay, these are the thing. So it depends again for the sampling of corona patient. If I am not going to take proper care of myself and I directly go to the patient, I am not taking the swab from the mouth of or the nose of that particular patient, and I don't have any kind of face shield and that that PPE kit and all gloves and all. So that definitely that is going to infect me. Okay, because in atmosphere near to that patient, the virus may be in billion trillion in number. Okay, that how the difficulties are there. So for each and every sampling now depends what you are going to sample. So lack of prior information. कुठल्या जागेची माहिती नसेल, केमिकलची माहिती नसेल किंवा लोकांना कोरोना झालेला आहे की नाही त्याची जर इन्फॉर्मेशन नसेल आणि डायरेक्टली सॅम्पलिंगला गेलो तर मला ते डेफिनेटली इफेक्ट करणार आहे. म्हणून अगोदर कुठलाही सॅम्पलिंग करायचं असेल तर यू मस्ट हॅव ऑल इन्फॉर्मेशन, दॅट इज प्रायर इन्फॉर्मेशन. प्रायर इन द सेन्स द इन्फॉर्मेशन before the sampling what you are gathering for the purpose of sampling. Then physical nature also plays a very important. As I told you that acids, they are the acids from chemistry I told you. So that also affects if you are going to collect and that gas, and that gas is very poisonous and you don't know that whether gas is going to harm your body or not. And if you directly go to that environment where the actual gas is present and if you get exposed, आपण बरेचदा ऐकतो की गॅसचं लिकेज होतं आणि पॉइझनस गॅसचं लिकेज झाल्यानंतर तिथे लोकांना त्या ठिकाणी बराचसा आपण न्यूज मध्ये ऐकत असतो. So if you are going to physical nature is also matters over there, whether it is solid, liquid or gas, and what kind of nature is having, whether it is poisonous, non-poisonous or okay. So these things are there. Excessive cost, if I am going to collect a sample of something, and that is if cost is very high, कुठेतरी मातीमध्ये सोनं आहे आणि ते सोनं अगदी 150 फूट खाली आहे असं मला समजलं, पण तिथे सोनं आहे असं म्हणतात लोक म्हणतात म्हणून मी तिथे आय एम गोइंग टू गो फॉर द सॅम्पलिंग, बट आय ऍक्च्युअली आय डोंट नो वेदर देर इज अ गोल्ड ऑर नॉट. आणि तिथे मला 150 फूट खाली जायचं आहे काहीतरी इन्स्ट्रुमेंटच्या साह्याने, I am going to dig down in that soil, and from where I am going to collect the sample. What do you think? Is it easy? Is it cheap? No, it's very costly. Okay, कारण एवढं खोल मी खोदून आणि तिथे जर नसेलच गोल्ड, माझी तर कॅपॅसिटी नाहीये की मी तिथे अनालिसिस करेल त्याचं. सो कॉस्टिंग इज व्हेरी, दिस इज व्हॉट ओनली एक्झाम्पल ऑफ गोल्ड व्हॉट आय गिव्हन यू. तिथे खड्डा करायचा होता म्हणून. तसंच वेगवेगळे सॅम्पलिंग असतात जे फार कॉस्टली असतात आणि त्या केसमध्ये थोडस त्या ठिकाणी आपल्याला दॅट मे क्रिएट हर्डल्स. ओके, सो नाउ विल प्रोसीड. ऍक्च्युअली दॅट वॉज व्हॉट एव्हर the things we have studied so far, that what you can consider as a general information, out of which very few things will be asked in your examination. So here what is the actual sampling now? Sampling of solid. Sampling of solid. Now, so it's very challenging because the solid system is totally heterogeneous. And ह्या ठिकाणी बघा, you can see on your screen I am showing here, इथे एखाद्या एलिमेंटचं कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन जास्त आहे, इथे दुसऱ्या एलिमेंटचं कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन जास्त आहे, तुमच्या स्क्रीनवर दिसत असेल है ना. या ठिकाणी तिसऱ्या एलिमेंटचं कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन जास्त आहे आणि हा इथे सॅम्पलिंग करतोय, इथे त्या एलिमेंटचं कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन फारच कमी आहे. पण व्हॉट ही इज टार्गेटिंग होल एरिया फॉर द अनालिसिस पर्पज. द गाय और द फेलो हु इज कलेक्टिंग दैट सॅम्पल, he's going to say something about whole land. He's not going to tell about only this particular area. So what will happen? Heterogeneous. इथे एकाचं concentration जास्त आहे. Here is another one. So that is heterogeneous system. That is very challenging now. So we'll see what are the methods to make it homogeneous. Okay, but the problem arises for solid sampling. Okay, now it also depends upon nature of solid. जे तुम्ही कलेक्ट करता आहात, वेदर दॅट इज इन द फ्लेक फॉर्म. फ्लेक म्हणजे ढेकळ असतात. मी नेहमी सांगत असतो असे ढेकळ असतात ना शेतामध्ये, अशी ढेकळ असतात. ज्यावेळेस नांगर वगैरे तुम्ही टाकतात त्या ठिकाणी अशी मोठमोठे त्या ठिकाणी मातीचे असे गोळे निघतात है ना, मोठे मोठे. दॅट इज व्हॉट, त्याला ढेकळ म्हणतात. ह्या फॉर्म मध्ये आहे किंवा छोटी छोटी आहे, ग्रॅन्युलर आहे है ना, किंवा अगदी पावडर आहे, अगदी छोटी फ्लफी पावडर आहे त्या ठिकाणी जी सॉलिड आहे ती. दीज आर द थिंग्स. ओके, this is how it is going to matter here. So That is also very important. We'll see slowly की याचं सॅम्पलिंग कसं करायचं आहे, यांचं सॅम्पलिंग कसं करायचं आहे आणि याचं सुद्धा त्या ठिकाणी जे फ्लफी म्हटलं मी तुम्हाला पावडर फॉर्म आहे त्याचं सॅम्पलिंग कसं करायचं असेल, that we are going to see in detail later on. Okay, but still you can consider that this is only the information, introductory type of information to you in the TYBSc. Okay, for that whole new branch is there, that is the agriculture. Okay, and those students also learn in a great detail in master degree only. So this is what general information for you, what is a sampling mean. Okay, and you can use different equipment for the purpose of sampling over here. So we'll see what are the such equipments which you can use. Now see the actual solid sampling. Okay, although gases and liquid can present okay, here somehow the actually what I want to say that you can say that in a एक्चुअल जो डिफिकल्टी है वो सॉलिड सैंपलिंग में आनी है। आपको लगता है कि डिफिकल्ट क्या है, लिक्विड का सैंपलिंग है, गैसेस का सैंपलिंग है, हमें ऐसा लगता है, बट एक्चुअल सैंपलिंग डिफिकल्टी इज गोइंग टू अराइज इन द सैंपलिंग ऑफ सॉलिड ओनली. Okay, so we'll see how that occurs. Okay, and that I told you, single word I told you, that is the heterogeneity, that is the factor going to affect the sampling of solid. ओके तो वो बात वहां पे है, यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा सेंटेंस में ड्यूरिंग राइटिंग दैट कॉजेस द प्रॉब्लम. ओके, नो प्रॉब्लम. नाउ ग्रेट. The greatest problem of adequate sampling mainly is in the solid. That comes in the case of solid. Okay, and that is the problem is due to heterogeneity. Heterogeneity, as I discussed in the previous slide. Okay, material may appear you as a homogeneous, but it's not actually homogeneous. That is a heterogeneous due to localized concentration, है ना. मैंने बोला था कुछ का concentration एक जगह पे ज्यादा है, कुछ का दूसरी. सी here कुछ elements का है, some elements are here in more concentration, some are here, but ये बंदा ये पूरे इस चीज के बारे में बोलने वाला है ना, एरिया के बारे में. So that is what going to matter now. So what process you are going to obtain the sample, you are going to follow for the getting sample, that is also very important. Okay, so if the material is more or less homogeneous, sampling is comparatively simple, but if not, then that is very complicated. Okay, now what more methods are followed for doing the sampling of solid? See, here few things they are talking, and these are not only the methods, I can say more methods are there in the literature actually, but they are here considering for the you know की माती वगैरे जे आहे त्याचं थोडंसं इन्फॉर्मेशन आहे, ब्रीफ आहे आणि भरपूर मेथड आहेत तिथे. दिस इज जस्ट फॉर द understanding or learning purpose what we are studying here. You just focus on these 4 methods. Sample size किती आहे ते आपल्याला त्या ठिकाणी मॅटर करणार आहे. कशासाठी? सॅम्पल कलेक्शन साठी, सॉलिड सॅम्पल कलेक्शन साठी. then multi-stage sampling we are going to see how that is carried out. Then sequential sampling is also there, that we are going to see, and size to weight ratio, these are the thing. Okay, and standard deviation. On these basis we are going to collect the solid sample. We are going to collect solid sample. Now see, sample size, actually this is taken from the book as it is. Most of the time what happen, if the matter is somehow seems to be more, you know, की थोडंसं मला हे गोंधळवानं वाटलं आणि त्यातून मी 2-3 पॉइंट घेऊन पुन्हा मुलं गोंधळात पडण्यापेक्षा मी काय केलं की हेच थोडंसं एक्सप्लेन करेल असं बोललं. ओके, काय हरकत नाही. यातनं अगदी दिस इज अ टू मच ऑन युअर स्लाइड. अगदी तुम्ही एक 7-8 लाईन जरी त्या ठिकाणी अंडरस्टँड व्हॉट द कन्सेप्ट इज आणि तेवढ्या 5-6 लाईन जरी लिहिल्यात त्याच्यासाठी, that is more than enough. Our motto purpose is to clear the concept to the student. Okay, or whether we are trying to see that whether the concept is clear or not to the student. That is what the thing is. So don't worry about this much matter कि आप बोलोगे यहाँ पे सर इतना सारा है, and that seems to be very, you know, थोडंसं बघायला पण हे वाटतं, सिस्टमॅटिक वाटत नाही. So okay, no problem. तर काय होतं बघा, सॅम्पल साइज जे आहे, व्हॉट हॅपन्स इन केस ऑफ ओर द मटेरियल कन्सिस्ट ऑफ लम्प्स, or that lumps are of different sizes. Okay, certain lumps may be rich in the particular element, okay, and certain may be rich in impurity. So in such a case, impurity is like a silica. Okay, so lumps of pure solid and lumps of impurities of different size may leads to the error. ये cause ये तो this is going to affect. हमें एक्चुअल एलिमेंट स्टडी करना है और हमने इम्प्युरिटी का ही लम्स पिकअप किया वहां से सॅम्पलिंग केली आहे. लम्स म्हणजे काय मी तुम्हाला बोललो मी ढेकळांसारखं असतं. सो दॅट इज गोइंग टू अफेक्ट. ओके, हा तिथे प्रॉब्लेम येतो. Then such error can be reduced by what we are going to do. We will collect number of lumps, and that number of lumps we are going to crush. Okay, after crushing we will convert it into the powder form, and from that powder, because what during the crushing है ना, मिक्सर मध्ये जसं आपण एखादी वस्तू मिरची वगैरे टाकून ग्राइंडिंग वगैरे करतो ना, ते सर्व थरली मिक्स होतं. तसे इथे हे आपण नंबर ऑफ लम्प्स वी आर गोइंग टू कलेक्ट, and that we are going to crush. तर ते पावडर फॉर्म जो होईल ते थरली मिक्स झालेलं असेल, and that we are going to collect. Okay, this is what very important now. So what is the concept of bulk ratio? Bulk ratio is very important. See, it's a ratio of weight of sample. तुम्ही किती सॅम्पल घेता आहात टू द टोटल वेट ऑफ बल्क मटेरियल, है ना. मी सांगितलं की 50 किलो त्या ठिकाणी मी लम्स गोळा केलेले आहेत, किंवा मी असं म्हणेल की त्या ठिकाणी तुम्हाला लम्स दिलेले आहे, एक बॅग भरून लम्स दिलेला आहे. किंवा हे जे आहे कोळसा जो येतो ना, कोळसा आपल्या ट्रेनच्या बोगी असतात त्याच्यामध्ये कोळसा असतो, तर ते एका बोगी मधून तुम्ही जेव्हा सॅम्पलिंग करणार आहे, तुम्ही 1 किलो किंवा 2 किलो घ्याल मॅक्सिमम कोळसा त्या एका याच्यामधून, है ना. बट काय होणार आहे, तुम्ही सर्व बोगी बद्दल बोलणार आहात, त्या बल्क मटेरियल बद्दल बोलणार आहात की व्हॉट एव्हर द कोल वॉज कलेक्टेड फ्रॉम दॅट ट्रेन और दॅट बोगी, that is having the quality which are shown, which this sample will show to you after analysis, है ना. हा सॅम्पल ज्या तुम्हाला प्रॉपर्टी दाखवेल, आणि हा 1 किंवा 2च किलो घेतलाय तुम्ही कोळसा, 1 or 2 ऍट द मॅक्स, पण त्या सगळ्या प्रॉपर्टी व्हॉट यू विल से, या सगळ्या प्रॉपर्टी कुठे आहे, जिथून तो कलेक्ट केलेला आहे त्याच्यामध्ये प्रेझेंट आहे. म्हणून हा किती सॅम्पल घ्यायचा, दॅट इज व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट. नाउ bulk ratio, how much bulk ratio you are going to consider for doing actual sampling, that is very important. Okay, now again, what is size to weight ratio? The weight of largest particle, जो सॅम्पल तुम्ही घेणार आहात ना, त्याच्यामध्ये लार्जेस्ट पार्टिकलची साईज किती, वेट किती आहे, आणि ऍक्च्युअल सॅम्पलचं वेट किती आहे. दिस रेशियो ऑल्सो गोइंग टू हेल्प यू. आता हे तुम्हाला फक्त इन्फॉर्मेशन आहे, कसा त्याचा बेनिफिट होतो, काय बेनिफिट होतो, दॅट इज गिवन इन डिटेल इन लिटरेचर ऍक्च्युअली. बट यू जस्ट रिमेंबर these two ratios we have to consider for doing the sampling of solid, okay, under the sample size concept. Okay, so to get a true sample representative sample of a bulk ratio of the sample should be as large as possible. ये कैसा चाहिए, this should be large, okay, this is what the thing is. And the size to weight ratio should be as small as possible. मतलब क्या है कि उसका क्रशिंग प्रॉपर होना चाहिए, क्रशिंग जो है प्रॉपर होना चाहिए, ताकि जो उसका ये जो पार्टिकल है ना, हा जो पार्टिकल असेल ना, एकदम छोटा व्हायला पाहिजे असं त्यांचं म्हणणं आहे. म्हणजे एकदम बारीक ग्राइंडिंग करायचं आहे, पावडर फॉर्म मध्ये करायचं आहे, आणि हा जो आहे ना, हा रेशियो जो आहे हा लार्ज पाहिजे. ओके, दिस इज व्हॉट व्हेरी important. So these are the things which you can consider. The sampling error is inversely proportional to the square root of the number of samples averaged with the complete information about the particle size. So don't worry about this matter, till or up to here only, that is more than enough. Okay, so this part is somehow, if you want you can write few words, but no need to go in much detail in that. Okay, so that may leads to the confusion. Now see here, what is a multi-stage sampling? Multi-stage sampling pictorial presentation I am going to show you later on. So multi-stage sampling, what is The multi-stage sampling, the sample of definite size is drawn and analyzed. The result of analysis are examined. The result obtained are used to decide the number of samples to be taken in second stage. The decision for which the sampling is carried out being taken at the end of second stage. The decision for which sampling is carried out is taken at the end of second stage. देखो पहले स्टेज में क्या किया है, सैंपल लिया है, एनालिसिस किया है. On that basis what I decided, what actual number of sample need to be taken. किती सॅम्पल घ्यायचे आहेत मला, तिथे किती नंबर ऑफ सॅम्पल घ्यायचे बल्क मटेरियल मधून. bulk material is having large quantity, okay, or that area is very large, you can say. आणि त्याच्यातून मला किती सॅम्पल घ्यायचे हे कसं डिसाइड केलं, मी पहिला सॅम्पल घेतलेला आहे मल्टी स्टेज सॅम्पलिंग मधला, ओके. त्याच्यानंतर मी डिसाइड केलं की किती सॅम्पल घ्यायचे, आणि मग सेकंड स्टेजला मी सॅम्पल घेतलेला आहे, ओके. आणि ते सॅम्पल पुन्हा मी काय केलेलं आहे, एनालाइज केलेलं आहे. So at the decision is taken at the end of second stage, okay, की सॅम्पल कुठून घ्यायचा आहे आणि किती घ्यायचा आहे, ओके. हे मला सेकंड स्टेजच्या एंडला कळतं की मी किती नंबर घेणार आहे आणि किती घेणार आहे. So this is what just for the information. First two stage are only for the information purpose, you can say. Now sequential sampling, okay. So for this purpose, continuously sample is drawn for the analysis purpose and result obtained are added and that is average at the end. एखादा त्या ठिकाणी चेन आहे, तुमच्या ज्या गोळ्या बनवतात ना, औषधाच्या गोळ्या बनवतात, त्या अशा त्या चेन असते आणि त्या चेन वरून ते फ्लो होत असतो, है ना, कधीतरी तुम्ही बघितलं असेल. आणि मी व्हॉट आय एम गोइंग टू डू, आय वॉन्ट टू अनालाइज व्हॉट इज क्वालिटी ऑफ दिस टॅबलेट्स ज्या इंडस्ट्रीमध्ये तयार होत आहेत. समजा तुमची डिस्प्रिन गोळी तयार होते आणि मला अनालिसिस करायचं आहे, मी काय करेल, प्रत्येक वेळेस आता ही उचलल्यानंतर याच्यानंतर 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 9th नंबरची पुन्हा कलेक्ट करणार आहे. पुन्हा इथून पुढे जाईल, पुन्हा 9th नंबरची कलेक्ट करेल टॅबलेट, पुन्हा पुढे गेल्यानंतर 9th नंबरची कलेक्ट करेल, है ना. हा कंटिन्युअसली मूव्ह होतोय. बट एव्हरी टाइम आय एम पिकिंग द टॅबलेट फ्रॉम नंबर 9, okay. Next after this number I am going to collect 9 number. This is what the sequential sampling, and that I am going to analyze, है ना. ह्या ज्या कलेक्ट केलेल्या असतील ना मी जी, हे बघ, दिस वन अँड दिस वन या कलेक्ट करणार ना मी, यांचंच अनालिसिस करणार. ह्या मधल्या ज्या आहेत या सर्वांची क्वालिटी आय एम गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट ऑन दिस बेसिस ओनली, ओके. दिस इज हाऊ द ऍक्च्युअल मेथड इज. नाउ व्हाट इज साइज टू वेट रेशियो अँड स्टँडर्ड डेविएशन, ओके. ओनली 1 minute इज लेफ्ट. आय एम गोइंग टू कंटिन्यू सेशन फर्दर. हा एंड झाल्यानंतर तुम्हाला लिंक देईल पुन्हा मी. नाउ